Hello and welcome back to the GB Fantasy Football channel. In today's video we're going to be looking ahead to the Game Week 34 team selection slash chip usage. This week a lot of you will be using the free hit chip, me included. We're going to be looking at the best players to use in defence, attack and midfield, where we're going to be scoring the points and what fixtures to target. Sneak peek, it's definitely the team's currently going down. If you like the video, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And I won't keep you any longer, let's get into the video. Now with many of the big teams not playing this weekend, Arsenal, Villa, a lot of who we currently have asset-wise because of the doubles in the past game week, we're going to be looking towards fixtures and teams that we haven't done in quite some time. In this free hit, I'm going to be targeting Southampton, Ipswich and Leicester specifically. If you've watched them in recent times, you know how poor they are offensively, defensively. They're just really bad. So first off, we're starting goal, Bernd Leno of Fulham. They're a decent defence, Southampton away, who scored the own goal, but that's who I plumped with there. Anthony Robinson, another one, a great fixture away to Southampton. It's just a good pick. You know, these kind of players don't pop up too often, especially with regards to just the chance to go out of the box. Yeah, going out of the box is just, it's not something we have the chance to do too often. And with a free hit, you really want to be targeting people that not a lot of other teams might have. Leading us on to Kieran Trippier, a legend in the previous years of FPL. However, this year he's been very much second best at right back until injuries led him into the team. But with that plump fixture in mind and a lot of attacking threats still viable with the way that Newcastle go forward, I think he's a prime candidate. A lot of people will go Shaw or maybe even Livramento. Personally, I feel like Trippier is just the best option. Ait-Nouri, playing as a wing back in the Wolves team, kept a clean sheet at Manchester United this weekend, just gone. He's been in most of our teams for off and on throughout the season. Good goal threat, good assist threat, good for bonus points as well. With that plump fixture, Leicester, it's what you need. And then finally, on the bench, Milenkovic. Nottingham Forest this season defensively have been really good. However, it's Brentford. Brentford, they're good for goals. Do I think Brentford scored in that game? Possibly, which is why Milenkovic only makes the bench. Our starting midfield four, Harvey Barnes, an incredible fixture. Picking him over Anthony Gordon. I do feel like Harvey Barnes still has the shirt on his back, and it's Anthony Gordon's to take away. He might get minutes off the bench, Anthony Gordon that is, but I feel like Barnes will start. And in a fixture like this, at home to Ipswich, you've got to chance it. I feel like personally, even over Jacob Murphy, he's a better option. Mo Salah, the man, does he need any explanation? This week, whereas many big teams, Arsenal and City, aren't playing, Salah's still a constant. 100% will be in every free hit team that you see, because that is the kind of player that he is. Then we've got some decisions to make. Big decisions. Cole Palmer. A lot of people opt against him. I will be putting him in my team more than likely. He has that factor. You feel like he can get a goal, a couple of goals, assists on any given day. I feel like this might be his day. It's been a long time since his day's been, but I feel like this might just be it. And the final position is very much up for grabs. For me, it's a toss-up between Mbeumo, who had a fantastic weekend just gone, and Bruno Fernandes, who was surprisingly rested at the weekend. I'm currently leaning towards Mbeumo. I know he has a tricky fixture away to Forest. However, I do feel like he's still guaranteed more minutes. And on the bench, I've plumped for just a Wolves midfielder in general. I feel like he will get the minutes. It could be any one of them. But he is the man that I've plumped for. Finally, the front three. Now this has recently changed. I did have double Wolves attack with Alexander Isak at home to Ipswich. However, with the recent Fulham injury news with regards to Muniz, I've actually plumped for Raul Jimenez. Southampton away. I spoke about earlier in the video. Southampton defensively have become a little bit better over recent weeks. However, Cunha, Isak, Jimenez, Southampton, Ipswich, Leicester. The three teams that we're targeting, the three poorest defences in the league. I think it's just prime candidates. At that front three, personally, I will be going for captaincy on Alexander Isak. Newcastle have still got a lot to play for. Champions League football is in their grasp. Disappointing result away to Villa. However, I can see Isak going nuclear. A couple of goals. I can see 10, 15 points. It's has potential. We've also got knocking around in the team Cucurella on the bench, at home to Everton, who don't score many goals. But can you see a clean sheet? You can do, but I feel like Chelsea's rotation is too much to risk. You've got Gusto, Reece James, Cucurella. It's too much. But he will be my fifth defender on the bench. And we've also got Matt Sells, Forest goalkeeper, once again going down that defensive route. He's just going to be sat on my bench, unfortunately. He's a great option if, for whatever reason, Leno doesn't play against Southampton, but Leno for me is the number one pick. And that concludes our rough Game Week 34 free hit team. Now, I'd love to know how your Game Week 34 free hit teams and your normal teams might be lining up at the minute. Is there any bit of news that's altered your transfers, altered your teams leading into this next week? Chip season is well and truly underway. And free hit, personally, is one of my favourite ones where you get to go against the grain. If you've liked the video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow it and see how far we can go together as a community. Check out the socials down below, X, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you for watching, and you'll be seeing me in a new video very soon.